Hello classes students, how are you? I think you are fine. So this is the condition when we should protect ourselves, we should care ourselves from the disaster, that is COVID. Really it is the man-made disaster. So today we are going to discuss this chapter 9, that is the heading disaster. So disaster is defined as unforeseen and serious misfortunes caused due to extreme events of natural and human origin are called disaster. Understood? So really what we are facing today is not a simple thing, it is a man-made disaster to us. We have to face it with courage. We should not give up. We should fight with this and surely we will win. So say in this chapter we will discuss, so what are the type of disaster and how we tackle it. Really disaster can't be tackled by anyone, but its prevention, its preparation should be make it more easy to handle. Okay, so say types of disaster, it is of two main types, either natural or artificial, or we can say man-made, or it can also say the man-made disaster is also called the human induced disaster. Human induced disaster, really we are going to develop ourselves and we think that we get all the relaxable things, or we can live on earth in a relaxed life. So for achieving the relaxable life, their equipments, we fulfill the requirement, we proceed towards the things which are really disaster causing, that cause disaster. So say natural disaster first. Disaster which is created by nature. Nature always not helpful to us. Sometimes it become harsh, and it is said that if we do negative activity regarding the nature, nature will do negative to us. They will have patience to persist in our negative activities, but once they can have their patience over, then after they will do the things which is really very dangerous to us. And natural disaster is uncontrolled, means we are unable to control them in easy way. So we cannot control these particular things at a go. So this is the natural disasters, that is either terrestrial or atmospheric type. Terrestrial means on the earth surface, see cyclone, earthquake, landslide, mine disaster. These are the natural disaster. It means this is the activities which is done in the nature, and really that particular things will happen in our surroundings without any type of prior information. They can take place in any time, anywhere. Nowadays we have weather forecasting techniques, very boost techniques we have. That's why we understood that tsunami will come, that typhoon will come, that some disaster activities may occur. Okay, but really that forecasting may be somehow previous or somehow later, means their exact time we should not having proper idea about that. Means cyclone, that is the activity of heavy rain with wind, that is the cyclone. So a cyclone is considered to be a tempest or a destructive storm. Tempest, tufan or destructive storm. It is defined as follows. A cyclone is a system of wind of very high speed. The wind should be very high speed and turning round a zone of very low atmospheric pressure in a diameter of about 650 km, followed by resultant high tidal surge and high rainfall which persists for many days. It means cyclone may be of not a single days or some hours, it may be proceed to several days. So, in southeast USA it is called hurricane, its name is hurricane in southeast USA, and in the North Pacific Ocean it is called the typhoon. It is called typhoon. But there are several local events of atmosphere which remain small in form is called tornado. Tornado is also caused due to this particular activities. So, this is the cyclone which is really hampering our surrounding area. It is very dangerous because it can damage the coral reef and the mangrove vegetation. So, they are, when they came, it is very high speed and they cause damage to our natural vegetation also, and their speed may be different. It may be 650 km, followed by heavy pressure, resolution of high tidal surge. So, say cyclones are dangerous because they uproot the things or mangrove plants, vegetations, as well as they damage the coral reef. So, this is the cyclone which is the means very speed wind with rain. Now, earthquake, vibration of earth surface or shivering of the earth surface. It is not means it is earth is not a simple things which we can make shiver means it is not a table like structure. So, it is very large part and having some destructive activities takes place inside the earth surface, or some activities which are tectonic activities takes place inside the earth surface may shake it. Okay. So, see, shaking of the earth surface as a result of sudden release of stressed built up the earth crust, okay, is called earthquake. Earthquake is the shaking of the earth, vibrating of the earth, and may cause damage to our earth surface. So, surface of the earth means the earthquake may range from mild tremor to a large scale movement of earth. So, see, earthquake may be very small range, or it has a high Richter scale. When it is in high Richter scale, it damages very much. And where is the epicenter? Epicenter means the place where just inside this the earthquake happen. So, surface of the earth is made up of huge rocks called the plates. So, how it happen? So, our earth surface is on the huge rock, they are called the plates, and tectonic plates. The rocks, these rocks move slowly, sometimes their movement is gradual, okay. At other times plates lock into one another, it means they can lock to each other, and thus the energy created by their movement, okay, remains accumulated. When the energy accumulation grows stronger, the plates break free and snap into new position. It means sometimes the plates break and goes to the new position, and due to this movement there is shivering of the or shaking of the earth surface takes place. So, vibrations thus produce cause plate to develop cracks. So, it become crack after that. So, shake and fall, this is the cause of earthquake. This is the cause of earthquake. Earthquake caused due to this particular movement. and it is measured by two ways. One is the Richter scale and second is the Mercalli scales. So this is the earthquake which is either very small scale or large scale. When it is large scale, it becomes more dangerous. When it is small scale, it may be fatal, it may be less dangerous, but really both are harmful to us. Now earthquake is very dangerous as they cause big buildings to fall down, sometimes tilting of building or the building will collapse takes place due to the earthquake, and it leads to hundreds of people and cattle are crushed to death. It means loss of life as well as the wealth takes place due to earthquake. It also causes heavy losses of the properties, also means property also lost due to earthquake. So earthquake is also a dangerous thing to us. Now you say landslide. Landslide takes place where there is the highland areas or the slope areas where regularly slide of landslide takes place, and they may hamper the border, means they may hamper the transportation, or as well as they can cause damage to the roads which is going on the upland areas or the areas where there is uplands or mountainous area. So landslide is common in the hilly areas in the Jammu and Kashmir and also in the area of Himachal Pradesh. So this particular activities is really fatal and may cause damage to the transportation as well as the living beings, which can hamper their easy movement or smooth movement. So this is the landslides, and it may be recovered by the help of their disposal of the things which are coming on the roadside or the rail track or the place where there is movement takes place. Mine disaster. Sometimes the activity of any activity of the things which are not going proper, and the inside area become collapse. Collapse means it will go down, and due to that the particular areas become damaged, or they may hamper the area upper side or upper layer. They will collapse and then cause damage to the health, means people living there, and as well as the scenery of the nature, means nature become also damaged, scenery become also hampered. Now you see the tsunami. Tsunami, you heard the name. Tsunami means the things, means the serious series of seismic siege waves that can sweep up the land of the coastal areas. Because when tsunami occurs, what happens? So they will sweep out the sea beach areas where there is the houses, there is the different type of constructions. They may hamper them or damage them and cause damage to the water bodies also. So tsunami, it is the Japanese word which means harbor wave. Harbor wave means the wave present nearby the sea beach. It is different from the tidal waves as they are never caused due to gravitational force. Tsunamis are high wall of the sea water having wavelengths of or width up to 100 to 200 kilometer, moving at the speed of very high speed, moving at the very high speed. So it is generated due to the undersea earthquake. It means when the undersea earthquake takes place, this tsunami will created, and an undersea landslide under volcanic eruptions or force of an asteroids crashing into the oceans. So it washes away a large number of people and animals who die and disappear in the sea water. Means when tsunami comes, they can have the 100 kilometer high wall of water and they sweep out the things present nearby the sea beach, either they are living or non-living. So this is the tsunami. Now atmospheric natural disaster. So that is the cyclone, which are tropical type. It means this is different from the simple cyclone, and they are really of the atmospheric activities, and they cause damage. It means they cause damage to the area by the help of the running water as well as the force of water with the help of very much pressure. So this is the tropical cyclone which damage the area, and means maximum of the activity takes place in the atmosphere. That's why it is atmospheric, or it is a tropical cyclone. Now flood, you know about the flood when there is maximum raining, or the raining takes place in heavier, then the water is means water will not accumulate at a place. It will hamper the area and accumulate that area very much. This is the flood due to the breaking of the bank, means due to damage of the bank of the dam as well as the river bank. Means if the overflow of water in the river takes place, they may cause flood, and flood damage the area and may lead to different type of communicable disease also. So flooded area is the area where very much disease prone area, that one, and the people living there having very much discomfort due to excess water present in that area. They are unable to do the general activities, and agricultural activities also damaged due to that. So see, flood is also very harmful, and it should be controlled by making dams, by making the banks of the river very high, as well as it should be very much strong, because our vegetation should be there. Otherwise, if there is no vegetation, very easy way soil erosion takes place, and soil erosion takes place, the bank of the river become damaged. So this is the way we should tackle the flood, and we should prepare. If the flood is there, then we should prepare ourselves to mitigate their problems. What problems may we face? We should be prepared, pre-planned to cope with the impact, bad impact of flood to us. Now say drought. Drought means if there is no, it is the opposite of flood. If there is no raining takes place, what happens? Then there is scarcity of water inside the earth. So in that condition, we can say it is drought condition, and drought is harmful as flood is harmful, like drought is also very much harmful. Why? Because drought can hamper us and divert us from the water, and agriculture activities should not be takes place, and the activity of water which is required for daily life is also means hampered. The vegetation present nearby the area, that is damaged, and it become dried. Trees, big trees become dry, and the animals die before. After that, the human beings also damage, also have problem in that area to live. So this is the drought condition when there is very much uneasy activities takes place. So see, after that you see we have other problems due to that one. So what strategy we should control? So see, this is the natural things. Now man-made, we also having some activities which can damage our neighboring areas, as well as it damage our health also. So see, man-made disaster, man-made disaster, man-made disaster. So see, in this one there is the different type of activities takes place. So what activities it can takes place? So different type of accidental activities, different type of activities which are due to man activity, accident, and second one, that is when we do any natural, suppose the weapons, bio wars, these are the activities which we do. So accident done due to more traffic activities, traffic present in our area or our transportation system. Weapons we use for making ourselves dependent or to acquire the other territory from the other countries or other places. So this is also harmful and cause damage to the persons or as well as the people or wealth. Bio wars are the wars which is done by the help of different type of microorganisms which are very dangerous to the people. So these are the activities which can damage our area or nature, and it may be means considered as disastrous because of the more and more loss takes place of health as well as the wealth. So we should be careful when we do the activity of any industrial activities which do not emit pollution or other things, or when we drive anything we should be very careful. When we use weapons, it should be for protection of others also, and when we use the bio wars, bio weapons, that is very dangerous, we should not make that things. So peaceful existence of the human beings may take place if we think proper and become helpful to others. Thank you.